Hello YouTube and welcome back to our family. If you want to learn more about the reptile hobby's favourite, the ball python, then you are in the right place. So before we start, if you can like this video, if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already, and remember to hit that bell to stay notified of any content coming your way. Any questions or queries from me, down in the comment section is where you need to be. So with that out of the way then, welcome back to my maternal incubation series. We'll roll that footage and we'll see what there is to learn. So, apologies for any dodgy camera work here. This is the maternal incubation girl, and I'm going to see if she wants to eat. It's only a small meal, but just maybe dispel a few myths. Not looking too interested. Should turn her head there. Oh, looking a little bit more interested there. And she's took it. It took a while, but she has taken. She has got it by the back end, but it's only a small meal for, like, normally I give a sort of small to medium rats. That's only a wiener, so I'm not worried about her taking that down the wrong way. We're actually getting a good look at the eggs there, and you can see that the eggs are doing really good. We've got 86% humidity in here, so it's come down a little bit. The temperature is the cool side of the tub. It's a little bit warmer over there. I'll get this closed and leave her to it. We'll get the footage of her eating on the actual camera. There you go, maternal incubation females do feed. A quick observation that I want to share with you guys while this footage is playing. If I'd have offered this female a meal 2-3 days before, I definitely think she would have took straight away. The reason for that is on the day that I did feed was during a bit of a spike in temperature here in the UK. We experienced quite a severe heat wave, and I think that's why it took her a little bit longer to decide that she wants to feed, and I think there's a very good reason for that. I noticed after eating, her temperature was up a good couple of degrees, a good 2 degrees Fahrenheit after eating, compared to the temperature of her body before she ate. She was at a solid 88 degrees before feeding. From laying all the way up until eating, she was 88 degrees Fahrenheit, and the day after she took a meal, she was 91 degrees Fahrenheit. That's evidence to suggest that the digestion of the food causes the snake's body to produce heat, and that is why they eat during incubation, which is on the contrary to the fact that people say that they don't eat during incubation. We take them off the clutch and synthetically incubate the eggs so that the females can breed. Well, that is so that the females can eat, sorry. Well, that is wrong. I actually find that the reverse is true, and that when we pull our females off a clutch of eggs, that can stop them from eating because they don't need to produce the heat to incubate the eggs. And I often find females that have pulled off a clutch sort of coiled around a phantom clutch at the back of their tub, and those females that are higher in maternal instinct often don't eat for the whole incubation period. A very good friend of this channel, Mr. Rob Barraclough, has done a superb video on thermoregulation myths, endothermic versus ectothermic definitions. Definitely go and check that out, guys. It's a superb video and he can give you a way deeper understanding than what I can give you. Link will be in the description below. This is her second meal, guys. 10 days later, she didn't strike feed, but she did drop feed. It was still during a very warm period. This is her taking this meal down now with much more ease than the previous meal. So there she is, guys. I just want to make another point here. So her body, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, okay, which is warmer than anywhere else in this tub. The walls of the tub, you know, the base of the tub beneath her are cooler. She is the warmest thing inside this tub. Cold-blooded, they say. I don't think so. It's definitely worth mentioning then, at this stage, the female's body temperature can be influenced by the eggs inside her coils also producing heat, which also points to the fact that the animals within those eggs are not cold-blooded. If you want to test this theory yourself, you can do it on your own clutches. Temp gun them in the early days and then temp gun them on the days before they hatch, and I guarantee it there will be quite a drastic temperature difference. The more experienced and observant breeders among you will have noticed that your egg boxes in the later days of incubation will get lots of condensation build up. This is partly to do with the gases exchanged with inside the egg that increases in the later days, and also the temperature is increased from the eggs themselves producing their own heat. With that in mind then, I don't think it would be too strange to think of ball pythons of both endothermic and ectothermic, as they show tendencies for both.
Cold-blooded, ectothermic, right?
I would love to see this image on screen here on a thermal imaging camera. I think what we would see is all of the heat coming from the female. Well, that is what we would see. It's not a thing. That's what our temp gun has shown us. All of the heat is coming from the animal itself, and the enclosure around the female is at least 2 degrees Fahrenheit cooler. That's it for this one, guys. I thought I'd take you out this way, give you a bit of a break from my mug. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I'm really enjoying the learning curve. I'm learning so much from this series, way more than I anticipated. So I am going to ease off on the feeding now, especially now I know that feeding raises the temperature so much, and in the warmer months, you know, I don't want it to get too warm. That's something for us all to take forward, guys. Feeding, especially in the warmer months, will make your animal's body temperature go up, which, you know, it will make it more difficult for them to cool if we need to. So warmer months I'm definitely going to look at smaller meals, because I think that the bigger meals take more digestion, which will raise the temperature even more. So all things to consider. Absolutely food for thought, guys, pun intended. If I'm going to do more maternal incubations in the future, I'm still undecided, but now my reasons for synthetically incubating are better guided, because I now know that synthetically incubating won't necessarily help with getting the female back onto food to produce the following year. You know, that's what the industry's being fed, and it's just not true. So that's all information for you guys to do as you please with. You know, take my word for it or don't. But as always, do your own research, guys, and make your own informed decisions. That's it for this one, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all got something for it. Stay tuned, and I will see you on the next one.